Good day to all. I'm Williamsji Maveli, Innovative Authors International Forum. In today's audio talk, I would like to discuss on how to write a poetry. When I say how to write a poetry, that doesn't mean that I am a poet and you are going to become a poet. There is no condition like that. I'm giving a tip on normal way of getting involved in writing a poetry line. Suppose you get a sorrow in your mind. You want to develop it into a stanza. When I say a stanza, that means 4 lines. And the 4 lines you have to put it together in a one stanza, line by line and with a space, then second stanza. And the first stanza should depict your initial problem of your sorrow or your introduction on what you are going to say. Is it about a sorrow or is it about an incident? Is it about a happiness or whatever it may be? So like that, if there is 4 stanzas, like 4 stanzas means 1, 2, 3, 4 stanzas, 4 into 4, 4 into 4 means 8, then 8, 12, then 4, 16 lines. Then it becomes a poetry which is suitable for printing on a page of a book. But it is not a condition that you have to complete 16 lines or 8 lines or 4 lines, or even at least you can write a poetry when within 2 lines or 4 lines. But there should be a message within that, a message of happiness, a message of grief, a message of depiction, a message of whatever you feel like. You should be in a position to convey that message to another person, whether he is illiterate or literate. When I say illiterate, that means he might not have gone to the school, college as well as university and all that. Illiterate person may be qualified for some other activities. So when I say you are illiterate for poetry, that doesn't mean that you cannot write poetry. You can write poetry. Actually, the poetry is dormant in each and every one of us. And a poetic analysis is the process of investigating a poem's form, content and history in an informed way with the aim of heightening one's own and others' understanding and appreciation of a creative work. So, we should not worry about whether this poetry is good or is it worth publishing, is it worth reciting. That doesn't make any criteria. As a beginner, when you start writing a poetry, don't keep any fear whether it is going to be good or bad or worst. It will be good always, because when your mind is talking good things, your words will come as a good poem. When your mind is talking about very bad things, when I say good and bad, it depends on different person's perspective. But generally I am talking. When you say good to others, it can be in a very poetic way. It can be in a very, very ugly way also. So it is your choice to make it good or bad or worst. So keep it in mind that you are having poetic lines within your own mind, as well as it is dormant within your own heart, and expose that, bring out that, then you can start writing a piece of poetry. Once you finish writing, you will feel happy, you will feel happiness within yourself, and you keep it yourself for some time. But whenever you feel like exposing to others, you can publish it. That's only criteria. I don't want to detail much about this poetry, but in the future audio talks I will try to complete my views on poetry writing and appreciation or analysis. That's all for today. Bye to all. Good day.